Hi, fourth grade. So we are going to start this week with a new spelling list. So what we're going to do for spelling is I will explain to you the rule for the week or the lesson that we're going to do, and then I will go through the spelling words. I'm also going to show you how to fill out our spelling packet. So that is something that we're also going to have every week. So as we go through the video, you'll be able to learn the words and then also learn how to fill out that spelling packet. So the first spelling list we have is going to be Unit 1, Week 1. They are short vowel sounds, and this is going to be from August 24th to August 28th. So short vowel sounds. Vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, or U. And when you make short vowel sounds, the short A is going to be the A, as in splat, so that sound. Short E is going to be the sound, like tell, or it can be spelled EA, like health. Short I is going to be the sound, like I in flick. You can also spell it UI, like the word guilt, or Y with the word myth. Short O sound is going to be the sound, so O spelled O as in stock. And short U is going to be the sound, like U as in cup. So our spelling list for the week, I'm going to go through each word and then I'm going to define it, which means tell you what it means. So our first word is flat. The word flat means that something is smooth, and you can see it's got that short A vowel sound. Next word is grim. If something is grim, it means it's horrible, it's not good. So for example, I can say the sky looked grim because of the storm, meaning it did not look good. My next word is plot. Plot are the events in either a story, a play, a movie. So something that goes along with our stories. So we might talk about the plot line of a story as we read in class. The next word is sum. The sum is an answer to an addition problem. Left, that is the opposite of right. So for example, I can use that in a sentence. Miss Reader is left-handed, which means I use my left hand to write. Next word is shelf. You guys probably know what a shelf is. It's something that you put on the wall to hold different items. A plum. Plum is a type of fruit. It's a little bit smaller than a peach, and usually they've got like a dark purple, reddish tint to them. Cash, that's another word for money or dollar bills. You could say you have cash. A mill. A mill is a building that has the machines in it that turn grain into flour. So this is used a lot with farming. You might hear this word when you hear farming. Gym. So gym is where you go to work out, or where we have PE, that's in the gym, which is short for gymnasium. Next word is crunch. Crunch is a fun kind of word because it kind of sounds like itself. So it's a sound you make when you maybe are like biting into chips or you're biting into something hard. You have that crunch sound. Dock. Dock is where boats line up in the water. So if you dock your boat, you tie it up to kind of like a wooden place where you can get on and off the boat. Blot. If you have an ink pen, sometimes the ink can spill out of the pen and that makes an ink blot. Or it can also mean when you are taking a paper towel or something and you're trying to pick up any extra moisture. So I don't know, sometimes if you have like a piece of pizza and it's got a lot of grease on it, you might blot the grease off. Wealth. This word means that you have a lot of something. So if usually people refer this to money. So if you have a lot of wealth, you have a lot of money. Bell. So this is like the school bell whenever it rings at the end of the day. It's just a kind of like an instrument or a tool they use to make noise to signal something else. Odd. This word either means you can talk about odd numbers, so numbers that end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, or you can also say odd if something is peculiar or kind of weird. Bluff. This word means to lie, so if you are bluffing, you're telling a lie. Band. A band is a musical group that either plays instruments or sings. Build. Build means to make something. And the last word is hint. Hint is if you're kind of giving somebody clues to figure something out. So this is what your spelling packets are going to look like. If you look here, there's going to be all of your words, and then you will have to fill in these blanks as we go. So I'm going to show you what your spelling packet is going to look like. So on Monday, you guys will get a assignment that looks like this. So it's going to say Unit 1, Week 1 spelling packet, short vowels, and it's due August 28th. So that's the end of the week. Then you're going to come up to this page. So what you're going to do is first you're going to organize them. So for example, sorry, I went back to the wrong page. So for example, if I am looking for a short A sound, as in splat, I'm going to find a word on my list that goes with that pattern. So I'm going to go my first word, flat. That has an A in it. So I'm going to click on my text box, then I'm going to type flat into there. And I'm going to keep going through this page looking for the words that are spelled like the example. So for example, this one, short I, it's spelled with a Y. So a word that has a Y in it that makes that I sound. That word would be gym. So I click on the text box and I type it in. I'm going to delete those so I don't forget later on when you guys are doing yours. The next page is going to be a fill in the blank. So if you look at part A, it says write the spelling word that best completes each sentence. So for example, she is a drum player in a what? So what word do we think goes best there? I'm going to kind of go through my words. So to help you guys, you can maybe fill them in. So let's try this one. So she is a drum player in a flat. That word doesn't make sense because flat means smooth. So I want something that has something to do with music. She is a drum player in a cash. Cash has something to do with music, or something to do with money, so that's not it. She is a drum player in a band. Band would work. So I'd click on the text box and I'd type band in there. So when you are done with this, you have the whole week to work on it, but we are going to tell you that we suggest to work on one page on Tuesday and one page on Thursday, but it is up to you when you want to get it done, as long as it's done by Friday. Also, you do not have to do this bottom part here where it says look through these words. You do not have to do that. That is a great way to practice, but that is not something that we are going to assign for your packet. When we are practicing our spelling words, so throughout the week, I'm going to send you guys links to practice all of these spelling words, to go through them and to make sure that you know how to spell so that you're using the short vowel sounds. So make sure we're practicing. We are not going to have a spelling test yet. We haven't quite decided how we want to do that. But usually if you were in class, we would have a spelling test at the end of the week. So we're going to work as a team to figure out how we can do the spelling test. But that is the end of your first lesson. So I will send out this page showing you guys how exactly the words are spelled, and then also the page previous that will show you how each vowel sound goes. So I will send both of these pages out so that you guys know how to use it. Good luck, fourth grade. If you have any questions, let us know.